In this function, I hope you can see that we're multiplying two things together. So this means that we are going to want to use the product rule. So if you recall, the product rule says that we're going to take the derivative of the first part. So I'm going to call this f of x. And then let's call this second part here, let's call this g of x. And so the product rule says take the derivative of f of x and then multiply it times g of x. And then we're going to add it to f times the derivative of g of x, okay? All right, so let's do that. Let's take the derivative of x plus 1. So the derivative of x is just 1, and then the derivative of 1 is 0. And I'm going to multiply that times g of x, so the second part. And then now I'm going to add it to the first part, so f of x, x plus 1, and multiply it by the derivative of g of x, the second part. So the derivative of 4x to the third is 12x squared, and the derivative of 2x is just 2. And then now let's clean this up. So I've got 1 times 4x to the third minus 2x plus x plus 1 times 12x squared minus 2. And you can just leave your answer like that. This should be sufficient. But if you want to simplify it a little bit more, what we can do is we can expand this part here and then combine like terms. So I've got 4x to the third minus 2x plus, and then here I'll go a little bit more slowly. We've got x times these two terms there, so that gives me 12x to the third minus 2x, and then we've got 1 times those two terms in there, so that gives me plus 12x squared minus 2. And then let's combine all of our like terms. So I've got 4x to the third plus 12x to the third, that gives me 16x to the third. And then I've got this 12x squared, so plus 12x squared. And then I've got this minus 2x and this minus 2x, which gives me minus 4x, and then minus 2. So if we want to clean this up a little bit more and combine like terms, then that would be a better final answer.